Hello, YouTubers. My name is X Factor, and welcome to my first impressions of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Playing some kill confirmed on the map Horizon. Jack Frags and Hadoken are playing alongside with me, and we would love to play something other than TDM and kill confirmed. But on the PC side, people simply are not queuing for any of the other game modes, let alone the new game modes. You could sit and wait in queue for 30 to 40 minutes with not a single player entering. One of the qualms of this is it definitely is a PC port. The question is it a good PC port? You're limited to 90 frames. You cannot go above that, and you cannot alt-tab at all once you're in-game. Not to mention this game boosts your mic volume to 100%. So once the game launches, if you don't alt-tab in the main menu, you're not going to get the chance to do so later because it's simply going to crash you out. The menus are extremely laggy and buggy, and the loading times are really weird for these servers. Sometimes you load in a couple seconds. Sometimes you hang at 50% and simply cannot get in. Everything's changed with Call of Duty when it comes to player movements and the exosuits. You can side strafe, you can double jump, you can do all kinds of crazy movements depending on what kind of bonus you give your exosuit. The time to kills are lightning fast, which with the increased player movement speeds and all the different things they could do, including sliding and shooting, running and gunning, it really makes for some unique situations because the servers are rather shit. I don't think they're dedicated servers. Are they a hybrid? Are they just the old school, somebody hosts it? But you can see that people lag around and get insta-killed all the time, dying behind walls. It was very hard for me to find a good connection, even while playing in the United States for many hours. At first, I played over in the UK with Jack Frags and Hadoken, and then snuck a couple games in on the US side where I should have been pinging close to people, but then you see weird stuff like people warping around, rubber banding, and simply you're dying 10 feet behind a wall on what looks like their kill cam. You don't see them. They see you, you die in the kill cam, you think you're around the corner, but clearly you are not. And this is the laser beam. It's not a pickup, it's something that you can equip once you unlock it, and it has a steady rate of fire, and you just drag it over them, watch their bodies burn, but it has a very low time to get up to your shoulder to go ADS. So it's something that you want to be careful if you're going all gung-ho into the peoples. And when kill confirmed is up, it's all about getting those tags, more importantly, blocking their kill confirmations, denying their confirmations, because it's the first to the set number, and off you go. And there I'm trying to use up one of my perks, which is the UAV, to get it above to help the team. It just melts people. This thing's absolutely beastly. The SMGs are beastly up close. The assault rifles are beastly at almost any range. And of course, it has a lot to do with the servers right now. A lot of instant deaths in this game, and you simply don't have time to turn. I had plenty of time to turn there. I simply did it, and there you can see somebody warping on my screen. The player movements, as I talked about, are extremely fast, and I'm not even really using my exosuit to its ability right now. I'm not side strafing, I'm not jumping through the roof, I'm not doing crazy stuff because I'm simply trying to learn the maps. There's a lot of different moves. You can sprint, then slide, then shoot, or you could be like me and just simply fall off the map, which I did several times, a couple of the hardpoint maps. It was even hard to find hardpoint. One of the go-to game modes for the Call of Duty series, something I really like, playing the objective, getting the hard point, defending it, or attacking it, a lot of fun. But the Semtex spam was absolutely insane, and that right there is a pretty powerful flash. There's all kinds of different projectiles in this game when it comes to the grenades. There's the Semtex. There's what looks like to be an EMP flash. There's something that lets you see through walls. If you throw the grenade out, you detonate it, basically, and it'll show you a silhouette of what is behind the walls. There's all kinds of different optics in this game, thermal optics, bolt-action snipers that will one-shot kill somebody in the chest from a multitude of ranges. Just doesn't have to be up close. And this hangar on Horizon seems to be the hot zone. Seems to be where everybody kind of gravitates towards. And the one thing I should probably get unlocked for this thing is the extended mags, because the reloading is pretty slow. UAV's up already. Going to see if there's one up, and then I'm just going to pop mine. And it does take a second to get that out. And that's another thing about the melee system, and it might have to do with the network connections. There are times where I've knifed somebody on my screen. They start to go through the animation of death, like they're flopping over, but come to find out they knifed me. Go through the kill screen, right? The playback, and it looks like I'm having a nice little fap here. There's another little bug. That they actually knifed me first. So that was unique. Couldn't get my gun out. Something else unique that happened to me in this game, which I'll showcase probably on another video, is I spawned in without a gun. Jack Frags and Hadoken were doing dual akimbos in another round, and I don't have a gun on my screen. They don't see my gun. I don't have a gun. It's not obscuring my view like mine is right now. It is nowhere to be found. My bullet count is 0. So what do I run and do? I strafe around, use my exosuit like a madman, and then I simply go get killed by somebody with a shield. So right there, I was trying to bait that guy to the tag because I wasn't exactly sure where he was at, and I failed. I thought the area was clear if he wasn't going to go, and there you see me using my exosuit again. There are exosuit powers such as the enemy will not hear your footsteps. You can run faster. You get extra health. Some of them take a second to turn on, basically, and you can turn them off at any time. And some of them are instant. It just depends on how they want to balance that exosuit power. So right here, trying to find the middle where all the melee is. Jack and Hato got my back, so I'm simply going to go for that tag and then simply watch their back. The SMGs are a lot of fun, but there's a ton of damage fall off. And this game has a good amount of recoil for a Call of Duty game, but it's weird recoil. It is like this set pattern, and it's just this wandering of your crosshair. And there you see one of my controllable kill streaks is the turret, setting it up in the middle, and it simply did not work out. There's a very limited field of view, a degree in which you could turn this thing, and I already got killed. And watch this. I got blinded hard. Probably could have knifed, probably could have shot, and that simply cost me. At this point, we're winning pretty handily, and the round's about to end. So Call of Duty had a lot of fun. The servers are extremely frustrating. I wish other people would queue for the other game modes. Does this have potential for PC port? I don't know, because the server stuff is really, really, really frustrating for me. And it's not just me. It's pretty much everybody in the server at any given time. Again, the time to kills are lightning fast. If you're in the sweet spot of an SMG or an assault rifle, people just flop over instantly. And you tend to get shot in the back a lot because these maps are so small and there's very little you can do to hide, basically, on the mini-map. And that is about as long range as you want to shoot somebody with the SMG. What do you guys think about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Taking a break the last couple days, playing quite a bit of Evolve in Call of Duty. Might continue to do so. What do you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see some different weapons, different maps, modes in Call of Duty? Do you want to see a little bit more Evolve before we get going back again on the Battlefields footage? As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you soon.
Yeah. Fucking camper noob.